Hey, this is Jennifer Campbell, and this is my persuasive speech for Dr. White. Here is my card. That's the front, and that's the back. And this is my audience. There's one, and there's two. A 7-year-old walks into elementary school on the first day of his class. All of his peers have on designer logos from their head to their toes. He stands alone, wearing a pair of ragged blue jeans, a worn-out t-shirt, and a hand-me-down pair of shoes. Will he fit in? Will the other kids be receptive of his clothing? Many families with economic hardships find it very difficult every year to provide for their children, says Ellen Kramer in her article posted in the Long Island Business News. Such experiences happen every day in schools across the United States. Children should not have to wake up every morning and decide what will be acceptable attire for that day to fit in. Fortunately, for some kids, they don't have to. The answer is the same every day: a school uniform. According to the article, Uniforms, Are They a Good Fit? In Education Digest, Marcia Butel states that in his 1996 State of the Union address, Bill Clinton challenged schools to teach character education, to teach good values, and good citizenship. He said if it means that teens will stop killing each other over designer jackets, then why can we not require our students in public schools to wear uniforms? In the workforce, you are required to wear the attire of professionalism. If our students are tomorrow's future, why shouldn't they be expected to do the same? Uniforms not only diminish the anxiety of social acceptance among peers, but it also promotes safety in and around the school. Uniforms are one way to rid students of the pressure of social acceptance. One of the most important things students deal with in school is their style. The more expensive one's items cost, or the more they have, the more noticed and popular they become. With uniforms, there is no discrimination because of what they are wearing. Everyone is united under the same style. Therefore, conformity helps students to resist peer pressure and increase students' self-esteem and confidence. Uniforms also build pride in one's school and in themselves, doing away with the aspect of having to keep up with the Joneses. School uniform policies eliminate visible differences in families with economic and social backgrounds. It discourages against cliques, causing one to stand out for his or her personality and not what he or she is wearing. The wearing of uniforms allows children to focus on their education rather than worry about their social acceptance status. Uniforms establish a safe learning environment for the students in and around the school grounds. In an era where some parents seem unwilling and unable to draw the clothes line with their children, and where pop culture seems to influence kids' clothing and choices, safety seems to be indeed an important issue, states Butel. With this standard mode of dress, it makes it much easier to identify individuals who do not belong on the school grounds. And it also makes it easier for them to locate their students when they're experiencing an off-campus field trip. One of the most influential reasons for adopting uniform policies is gang violence. Eradicating schools of gang-related colors and insignia allows administration to create a safer environment for the children and the staff. 1 year after implementing uniforms at schools in Long Beach, California, it was reported that overall crime was reduced by 91%, suspensions by 90%, sex offenses by 96%, and vandalism by 69%, as stated in the September 1999 issue of Psychology Today. Another incentive to uniforms is the prevention of bullying and teasing between peers. Uniforms ease conflict amongst students, keeping them from ridiculing others based on appearance alone. Uniforms promote a safe environment and unite each child equally as a member of the student body. Throughout schools across America, parents and administrations are plagued with the decision whether or not to put their students in uniforms. The social acceptance and safety of our children are aspects that help us to unite to one common goal of helping our children to do well in school. Uniforms are our symbol of unity. They demonstrate to everyone that we are more than just our clothes, that we are individuals. A great article was written by Jeffrey Warren regarding school uniforms. His ending statement read, "Uniforms allow children to distinguish themselves by the deeds they've done, not by the duds they wear."